Alright, hello. I'm gonna take an attempt at this. Hopefully it will be a little bit better of a uh, review. It's the first time I really purposely have put this in the title or actually ever said any type of review because I don't know that I know or I have um, I the urge. Not really the urge. I have the urge, but I'm just not sure about um, the steps maybe to do a review. But um, Thunderhound 369, you offered some advice. Um, Said thankfully, at least with you, hopefully if you and other people see this video and or this movie, um, and even though this is on Iron Man 2, this was the best thing that I could find that said anything about Iron Man without going online and holding the camera in front of my computer screen or whatever. So that's the only reason why this just says Iron Man instead of Iron Man 2. It's just basically an ad um, from one of the uh, magazines that I have. So that's why that's there. But anyways, so let me know if you guys plan to see this or when you're going to see this Iron Man 2 or if you have seen Iron Man 1 because we did have a friend that went with us, and I'm glad he did, who had not seen Iron Man 1. I do think you would get a little bit more from Iron Man 2 if you had seen Iron Man 1, but if you really have no urge to, go back and see that, if you haven't, I think you're fine with Iron Man 2. I would just definitely say that you go on and you watch the rest of uh, the movies because, as far as I can tell, there's a series of movies that they're all pretty much starting to be linked. Um, I'm not saying that I have all the information, so if people disagree with me, I guess that's just going to happen. But I was kind of explaining um, to those that went and watched the movie with me that in my own feeling, the reason why they redid the Hulk movie, and again, I don't have all the information, is because the producers or the directors or the studios must have all got together and had this idea, and even Marvel as well, and now Disney, because as we all pretty much know, Disney owns Marvel. And so I don't know if they just started thinking, you know, we need to redo the Hulk movie and start making connections between all the different movies for when the Avengers movie comes out. And so I believe, even though they said that it was a um, difference in directorial direction and all that, and they tried to make the first remake of the Hulk movie by Ang Lee, basically saying that that just didn't meet all their standards, which just isn't true. They just, in my opinion, chose to go a different direction. So I'm probably rambling on, but I just wanted to say that thanks to Thunderhound 369, he says it doesn't really matter that I know the comics or not. So I'll just say that just like with the Rise of Cobra, I know a lot of people are saying, well, that's nothing like the comics, or this was wrong, or that was wrong, or whatever. But at least it sounds like, um, from my own side, and maybe Thunderhound as well, is that this isn't supposed to be a comic adaptation of the comic. This is a new direction. This is a new story. This is, you know, for myself, I'd rather see something new. I don't want to just see what I already know is going to happen. I mean, that would be fun, but at the same time, I want to be surprised. I want to enjoy the movie. So anyway, I have all that out of the way. So I've seen some reviews that say that if you are a comic fan, you will like it, or you won't like it. Um, you'll like that there's little, just like with it, they tried to do with the G.I. Joe movie. There's little Easter eggs and hints and jokes and everything that somebody that follows Iron Man and knows the comics better than I do would find some humor, because there was two people. It could have been two guys, or it could have been a guy and a girl. I can't remember, but they were sitting on the left hand side of me, and just there were so many parts that I thought were enjoyable, but they were just rolling in their seats about certain stuff, and so I'm sure they must have know Iron Man verse better than I. So let's see. Thunderhound 369 says the pace of the movie. I think it was really good. I don't think that there was too much action. Like I wasn't the whole time going, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god," and I wasn't on the edge of my seat. But I can see how some people would be. Pretty much the first half or three-fourths of the movie, I'm just in suspense because, as most people know, Mickey Rourke is in here and he's playing a character named Whiplash, and just knowing that something's going to happen and you don't know if he's as powerful as Iron Man or more powerful, that was just the suspense. Every time he came on screen, whether he was interacting with, well, any character, I don't want to give all the characters away, but any character, I was like, oh my god, this person's not too smart, this person, what are they thinking, this guy? So that's how, what I was most focusing on was I was in such suspense, the first. Then there is kind of a cute little scene, in my opinion, that every time I see this character that was on screen, it kept reminding me of the old films of Walt Disney. And so if you guys have seen the movie, or when you see the movie, I'm sure you'll understand what I mean. The action sequences I thought were great. They were thought out well. They were fun. I think just like with most, just like I've seen from the Transformer movies, reviews and people's thoughts, is it just seems maybe it's a cost thing, but it seems sometimes like the action sequences are great, but then when it comes down to the actual fight, it's just over too quick. There is a little bit of foreshadowing, so I did like that. The effects, I think, came off very, very well, and the fact that one of our friends that went and saw the movie with us also believed that the effects were really well done, and you really couldn't tell what was CGI, what wasn't. So they probably used a lot of real locations and real sets. When I see it again, maybe on DVD or something with some friends or whatever, I could handle seeing it again. I don't know that I would purposely go back to the theater or buy the DVD to rewatch it like I have done with The Rise of Cobra, just because I don't have that connection, and so it's kind of, once you see it, there's really no reason to go back. Maybe once I reread the comics or got a little more info, then it might be fun to watch it. Or once all these series of movies that are supposed to be connected go through the theater and everything, it might be fun to have like a marathon and watch it. So, but I think that's pretty much all I'm going to say, unless there's more comments, then I might do another video, or when you guys do reviews on it, it would be cool to give my thoughts. So yeah, trans anime fan again. Yes, I did enjoy it. Nothing really disappointed me. Yes, I would see them again. No, I'm not going to get the DVDs. I think that's pretty much all I'm going to say. So I saw one person's opinion that it's kind of like a 7 out of 10. I'll say at least a 9 out of 10, just because I can't say really other than the fighting sequence did it not fulfill anything. So, okay, I think that's about 10 minutes, so I will see you all later. Alright, bye.